drama will unfold at Moda Center here in Portland, Oregon. The Bulls taking on the Trailblazers. For the Bulls, they're playing with terrific focus. Their hard work from the summer is paying off with a quick start right out of the gate. Blazers, Bulls, don't leave your seat. We'll be right back. Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. And obviously, the season's just begun, but never too soon to check out the power rankings. Let's see how these teams are stacking up. Taking a look at the Hornets, they've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And I think for Chicago, they've simply been on fire lately, ripping off 5 straight wins to help maintain that #1 spot. And with each additional victory, they're becoming more and more confident.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. We've got Anthony Simons. Buzelis out there with Isaac Okoro. Then it's MP. And it's Collins in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Trailblazers, the wings for him, Sharp and Avdia. On the block, you'll see Kamara and Klingon. And it's Lillard in at the point. So we have the first leg of the NBA season, Greg, now behind us. The standings starting to come into shape.
Yeah, right now is when you can make sense of wins and losses. Who you play matters so much early on, but things have started here to balance out.
Nice form on that jumper. MP with some solid fundamentals for a player just starting his career.
The shot by Lillard, wide open. His three-pointers off the mark. In the corner, Okoro with it. Three-pointers, Simons drills the three-pointer.
Well, you see that quick release, and Simons right on the money.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's Lillard. He can't hit that time. Good defense by MP. And there's Collins on the assist by Simons.
Well, it seems like Simons is always keeping his options open, always willing to make the pass instead of taking the shot.
Looking to end the run. And Lillard with a nice bucket inside.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Good on the three-point shot.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
Lillard looking around. Takes a shot at the elbow, and he knocks down the jumper.
How about Lillard? He hits the defense with a sweet move and then makes sure to finish the play.
And you talk about the rise of three-point shooting, Coach. Damian Lillard has been at the vanguard.
Yeah, I think what Damian Lillard has done, he's been one of the guys, one of the few guys in this league who changed what we think about three-point shooting. Because of his range, he shoots it from deeper than we're used to with most anyone else. And he shoots it off the dribble more than he shoots it off the catch. Damian Lillard's one of the guys who has changed the NBA.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Here's Buzelis, and he really played well against Denver. And here's MP for three. And the Bulls, another three.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Lillard finds Sharp. Back to Lillard. From past the arc. Knocks down the three ball. Lillard's got 7 points.
And it's Lillard with the response triple. No one more competitive than Dan.
Pass to Okoro. Buzelis with the ball. No scoring in this one. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Boy, do they look sharp. I mean, everything falling for them.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Now, Sharp, he's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Lillard up top, shoots over Henry. Lillard misses.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Now, here's Okoro. MP outside. From outside the arc, another three for Chicago.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
So it's Portland now. They trail by 11. Lillard against MP. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great job of keeping the play alive. Klingon using that reach to secure that one and get the second chance look.
Simons, good, and the assist goes to MP. That's 7 points for Anthony Simons. GA, despite their youth, this Blazers team showing some grit at the defensive end of the court.
Yeah, very disruptive. Length on the perimeter. Donovan Klingon towering in the paint. And Chauncey Billups on the sidelines preaching that hard-nosed approach.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So Portland ends up going with the new group. And a change for the Bulls. Josh Giddey's checked in for Okoro. Here's Henderson. Last game he had 13. 9 feet out. And he overshot that one, missing. Chicago leading by 11. Pass to Giddey. Now Buzelis. Bounce pass, Simons. Collins setting the big for Giddey. Clock at 4. The rebound by Grant.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
And Holiday kicks to Grant. Portland no good that time either. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. We've been following their streak game after game, and right now it's up to 13 in a row.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control. They never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and enforce their own pace.
Fires from deep. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And here are the Bulls now. Pass to Buzelis. Back to MP.
Hey, right here.
Williams against Simons. Shot clock at 6. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And here is Grant. Murray sets a screen for Grant. And just miss after miss right now. And so it's MP making things happen for the Bulls. He had some kind of quarter from long range, winds up with 15 points from beyond the arc. We come back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play. pitches for Chicago. Okoro's checked in for Colin Sexton. And Fernie Simons comes in for Josh Giddey. And MP subbed in for Jones. The forward spots will be Avdia and Grant. Henderson out there with Holiday, and it's Williams at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Portland. MP finds Okoro. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Simons. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
It took a little time for Simons to kind of come into his own, but now he's playing with supreme confidence.
Williams, a screen on MP. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Smith kicks to Miller. Pass to Simons.
Kick it out!
Chicago needs to get off a shot here. The 3 from MP. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season. Grant outside. There's the 3. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Well, he hasn't made a shot, and his team is losing. Time to find another solution.
And Smith with the stuff.
Showcasing the long limbs. Smith going up to snatch that one.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And that one's good by Henderson.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Now, Okoro, still yet to score. Outside, Simons. 6 on the shot clock. Miller, the pass to Simons. This one for 3. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Henderson against MP. Henderson, no good.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
MP outside. Pulls it up. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Well, tonight has been the MP show. And guys, they have to keep it simple. Just keep feeding MP the ball and keep seeing him add to that point total.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Donovan Clingan, he's checked in for Williams. Toumani Camara comes in for Jeremy Grant. Shaden Sharp's checked in for Drew Holiday. And Lillard subbed in for Henderson. Then for the Bulls, Collins checked in for Smith. And Buzelis subbed in for Miller. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Denny Avdia, the son of a 6'8" Serbian sharpshooter who played for the Yugoslavian national team, then moved to Israel and met Denny's mom. Denny said he had the same mentality, fire in the eyes. Every night, playing to win. That's how I've always been. That passion is a part of my culture. Guys?
Thanks a lot, Allie. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Simons, the pass to Okoro. On the wing, MP. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11. MP against Lillard. Abdi on the wing. Pass to Sharp. In the corner, Camara with it. The 3-pointer off the mark. And so MP will bring it up for the Bulls. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter.
With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
1:09 left to play in the first half. Now, here's Sharp. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Collins has got 4 rebounds in this game. MP with the bounce pass. The kick out to Simons. Buries it from three-point range. Simons has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Bulls. So it's Portland now. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, and you know, coaches honestly wouldn't have as much to do if guys shot like that every night.
32 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Buzelis. Back to MP. Again, Chicago.
Well, MP was ready to shoot, so they got him the ball. It's that simple.
Portland's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Lillard from outside. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 5th rebound in this one. Now, here's MP. To the right side. Buzelis. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket. Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey, Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Why are you asking? I'm a little tired, but, I'm a busy man, Ernie. I got a lot going on, but I'm here. Like, what's going on? I'm ready. What are we doing here?
We're on now, but don't worry about it. You can sleep behind the desk. Nobody will even notice you're gone. Hey, get him a pillow.
Come on, fellas. We got a job to do. Take it a little seriously, would you?
Bring me a pillow, too.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Chicago Bulls.
They've been methodical, dissecting the defense with their passing. This is what you mean by unselfish play, guys.
We could use some of that selflessness here in the studio. I kid, but yeah, I kid. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And we saw just how important he is for this team in the first half. He was getting everyone involved.
Well, when you have a guy that spreads it around like that, it confuses the defense. Who do you guard?
So the Bulls 5 right now. MP out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Buzelis. Then it's Collins. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position.
Well, you got to be this quick in today's game. The second Avdia has the ball, he's into his shot.
At the elbow, Collins. Now, here's Okoro. He's guarded closely. Shot clock at 5. A nice shot by Simons. Simons has got 19 points.
Some guts. Simons finishing with strength.
And Anthony Simons cut his teeth under Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum, Stan. Some pretty good manners.
You aren't kidding, Kevin, and I think going up against those guys in practice every day, watching them every night, and being another guard who has to score the ball. He couldn't have learned from anybody better. And Anthony Simons now a tough guy to stop.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Pass to Klingon. Lillard outside. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Down low. It's good, and it's his sixth make against 11 attempts.
They just keep falling for Lillard. When he's this dialed in, the defense has to feel useless against him.
Bounce pass from Okoro. Pass to Simons. Drops in the layup for two. And that's 21 points for Anthony Simons.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally in sync.
Three-pointer, Lillard hits it from three-point range.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Outside, Simons. In the corner, Okoro with it. Pass to Henry. Puts up a three. Another three for Chicago.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him.
Lillard against MP from 12 feet out. And Portland again with the bucket.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
MP, that's for 2. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. MP's got 8 points here in this quarter.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
No good with the triple. Trailblazers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Yep, that one goes in there.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
MP against Lillard. Now, here's Collins. Defense is right there. Buzelis with the ball. He has 5. Good work there as it goes. Henry's got 35.
Good effort from MP to make that bucket happen.
Pass to Kamare. Back to Lillard. Takes the 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Lillard's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Trailblazers. Here's MP. He has 35. And it's Simons missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And slam dunk by Kamara.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
And here's MP for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Henry's got 38 points.
And if you thought the break would slow him down, you were wrong. He remains red hot from deep.
And the basket by Kamare.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Pass to MP for the 3. And the Bulls another 3.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
MP against Lillard. That one drops for him. Lillard's got 16 points here in the second half.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Outside, Simons. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Well, 3 triples in the first half, but he seems to have gone cold from distance since the break.
Avdia, the pass to Sharp. Here's Klingon. He's guarded by Collins. Now Klingon. He has 5. Portland needs to get off a shot. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Klingon's got 7.
and not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
And Simons has it in the corner. Nailed from three-point land. Simons has got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now. Just his 1st in the second half.
And it's Lillard missing. Pass to MP. Can he keep it going? Again, Chicago.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Three-pointer, Lillard. And so it's MP making things happen for the Bulls. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy.
Look now for Portland. Sharps checked in for Scoot Henderson. And Lillard subbed in for Drew Holiday. MP's checked in for the Bulls. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. The wings for him, Sharp and Avdia. Rob Williams is out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Lillard in a point. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Giddey kicks to MP. Pass to Miller. And just the way pilots use VR to train, now NBA officials can do the same.
Yeah, it's all about reps, right? Getting them with a headset in a lower stress setting helps prepare them to make the right call when the lights are brightest.
Now Williams. Trailblazers moving the ball around. And here's Sharp. The three ball. And the three ball is good.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
To the middle. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Miller.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Pass to Lillard. Lets it go from deep. Good on the triple. Lillard's got 28.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
The Bulls have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Sexton with the bounce pass. The three from MP. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Grant outside. Back to Lillard. Nice defense from Giddey.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Here's Sexton. And it goes down 2 points. Sexton's got his first basket.
I love that. Sexton goes in there, takes the hit, and still delivers.
Grant for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Henry's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Chicago.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
And here's MP for three. Avdia with the rebound. And here are the Trailblazers to the inside. And the dunk by Grant.
Taking advantage of an opening. Grant hammered that home.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Henry kicks to Sexton. Miller outside. Pass to Henry. Launches a three. It doesn't go for him. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
MP, you were able to reach the 20-point mark tonight and help your team get the victory. Is this something you guys can build on?
I don't know.
Is that it?
I mean, we can, but will we? That's on us. You know, what this win means depends entirely on what we do next game. Proof's in the pudding, so we'll see what happens, Dominic.
Well, we appreciate your honesty, MP.
Dominic Hamill, always a good interview.
Kevin, back to you.
All right, Dominic, thanks. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. So long.